Hi, how are you doing today? How to choose an online horse course. So, have you ever taken an online horse course and you felt like you're further behind than when you started the course, or that you've never finished it? Have you taken an online course, registered for it, paid for it, and never actually finished it? How about have you enrolled in an online program or a course and been given things to do, but it just made you feel less than, more less than, right? Or more not good enough than when you started. It made you feel like you couldn't do it. So that's what I want to talk to you today. I want to share with you some common mistakes that I see riders making when they take online courses, where the online piece actually starts, and how to get results with your horse, even if you don't consider yourself to be a talented rider, and what specifically you need to look for in an online course. So, hi, my name is Chris Adderson, and I'm coming to you live today here from Canada, where I live. If you are coming on the live, let me know where you're coming from too. Let me know what you are struggling with your horse. And this is how I help you out, right? If you can let me know what you're struggling with, then this is how I can design my content, how I can help you, and how we can get together with the conversation about this. So I am the founder for The Horse Online, an online riders program. And I want to give you and share with you these things that I've observed from being not only from the place of having a program, but also having done courses myself, and lots of them. All right, so the number one mistake that I see riders making is that they choose piecemeal. So if you get nothing else out of this training that I'm doing here today, that's the one thing I want you to get. And that I see riders choosing piecemeal. So, for example, they'll choose how to do lead changes, or how to do pull exercises, or something like that, right? They'll choose a piecemeal approach to working with their horse. And what I would rather you look for, and what's going to be more beneficial for you, is to choose a program. Right? Choose a program, which means choose a school or a program or somewhere that has a system to it. And the system is better if it's multidisciplinary. So it's covering several different disciplines like mindset, technique, horse psychology, whatever. Also multidimensional. So it's not a course that you're looking for, it's a program that you're looking for, right? So there's a natural progression in the program. This is a program that somebody has taken time to sort out what the steps are, and it's a natural progression in a deliberate fashion for you to follow, all right? So we have a whole library of trainings, free trainings. If you would like to access some of those, just like if you put in the notes for me, I'm struggling with whatever, then we'll get back to you and give you the link to a training that I've already done that's already free. It's in our library for people to access, and all you need to do is put a note for us below. All right, so learning to ride online is possible. It really is possible. I've seen it work. I have students who are doing it. They're very successful with what they're doing, and it works if it's done in a certain way, right? And that's not piecemeal. If it's done as a program to help you, if it's done as a system, right? I have seen our students go from being fearful, making excuses not to ride, getting hurt all the time, lacking confidence, and feeling like a complete failure, to absolutely loving the life, loving the relationships that they have in their life, blossoming. And really, frankly, I didn't think that some of the students that I'm seeing, the results that they're getting now, I wouldn't have believed it's possible. But it's true. They're doing it. They're looking forward to their riding. They're understanding dressage better and understanding it with excitement. Connie says, hello from sunny Kansas. Great to see you, Connie. Thanks for jumping on.
Colleen Crow liked.
Okay, we have
Colleen
another
Crow.
comment. Sorry.
Colleen Crowell did a like.
Ah, thanks for hitting the like button. That's wonderful. Yeah, please feel free to hit the like and the love button. That helps. It helps with Facebook sending this out to more people when you do that. So if this is resonating with you, if you like this, then feel free to hit the like or the love button. That's greatly appreciated. Thanks. All right. So number one is don't go for piecemeal. Look for a system. Look for a program. Number two, where does the online piece actually start? So put a note for me below. Where do you think, if you're learning through an online program, where do you think it actually starts? Where does the online learning actually start? Put a note for me below. How it starts for me and for my students is with showing you how. All right? Not just what to do, not just giving you a bunch of videos that you're to do certain pole exercises and you can now set the poles up this way and go over this way, right? That's what to do. That's not how. Where the actual online piece starts is with showing you how, just like I'm doing here in this training. I'm showing you how to choose an online program. So it's not just stuff to do all the time, right? And then try it on your own, see how it works, and okay, I feel lousy because it didn't really work, right? Another example, if you have a horse that has anxiety, right? I can't calm my horse down. I lack the confidence to be able to calm my horse down. If that's something that you're struggling with, you need a program that's actually going to show you how to do it, right? Find out what is the cause of what's happening. Really dig deep into finding out why that is happening first. Then how do we change that? How do we give comfort? How do we be comforting? How do I really get there? What are the steps for me to get there? And this is what you're looking for in an online, not course, but an online program, an online system, an online school. All right. So it starts with recognizing also that it's not going to be easy. All right. So my students in our program work very hard at what they're doing. And if any of you are on here, I see a few of you are on here. You can let us know. You work really hard. You are very committed to your horses, very committed to making improvement, right? My students work really hard at getting the results that they're getting. It's not going to be easy, but you know what it is? It's simple and it's clear, right? If you can find a program that is very simple, very clear, very step by step, that holds you and takes you along the journey, that's what you're looking for. All right, the third thing is how to get results. Okay, so how do you get results even if you consider yourself not a talented rider? And if you're just jumping on live here, let me know what you're struggling with your horse and what you're looking for in an online program. I'm helping you here and sharing you what I think are the components that you need for an online program. All right, so to get results, you need individual attention. Okay, You're not going to get results with just having a piecemeal course that you do at your own time and you have no support. You need individual specific attention for you and for your horse, because we are all unique, right? Having a blanket approach will not work, will not get you the transformation that you are looking for. The transformation where you can understand yourself better and therefore understand your horse better, right? And have it be everlasting. That is a key as well. We want an everlasting transformation for ourselves. So a program, how you get results, is a program that honors you and honors your horse. If it doesn't do that, then you're not going to get your transformation that you're looking for. And in our program, I only work with 5 students maximum at a time. And we go very deeply customized, right? Very deeply customized into mindset, into riding technique, into exercises, right? We do exercises as well, but it's not only that. Unlimited help desk support, right? So you have also my life's work that I've done, access to that for in perpetuity. And the going deep is where the gold is. All right. So doing stuff on the surface is only going to get you a small fraction of the way, right? You're just going to get to maybe one little step, but actually going deep, that's where the gold is. That's where you make the actual connections. And I know if you're here, that's what you want with your horse. But I mean an actual connection with yourself, with your learning, with your abilities, with your style, your uniqueness, an actual connection with yourself and a connection with your horse. If you're just jumping on live, let me know where you're coming from here. Tell me what you're struggling with your horse. Put notes for me below. All right, let's go to the last thing. The next thing I want to talk about is what specifically are you going to look for in an online program, not course, right? So you want to look specifically for someone who's done it before, right? Someone who's been there, done it before, where you want to go. And not only have they been there and done that before, because they may have gotten there intuitively or through a natural talent and not really know how to communicate that or explain it or educate, right? So you want someone who's done it before, who is able to explain it, and who is able to communicate and educate, all right? You want someone also who is like you, right? Like similar to you, but further along in the journey, right? Further along from you in the journey. So choosing someone to study with or a program, an intensive program with someone who is not at all like you, that you don't resonate with, won't work, right? So choosing, for example, a 300-pound man would not work for me, right? I'm a woman, I'm a small person. The things that I need to do with horses are different from what that other person would do with horses, right? How that person becomes successful is different for how I would be successful. I can't do those things that that person would do. So I would want to search for someone in a program who was similar to me, right? Being a woman is different from being a man. How a man approaches things is different from how a woman approaches things with horses. So you want to look for someone who is like you and further ahead on the timeline than you are. You also want to look for someone in a program who can shorten the timeline. right? Who can shorten your journey, who can make your time that you spend less, okay? So they can collapse time for you and you can get it sooner. Someone who has distilled their success, their knowledge, and everything that they do, and then created a process. It's no sense just mimicking what somebody else does and not having the process behind it. All right. We all know that horses have relatively long lifespans, but life is short, isn't it? You never know with a horse when something's going to happen. Something instantly, a tragedy can happen, an injury can happen. You never know when that's going to happen. So you want to shorten your time that you spend to as short as possible so you can get results and success and transformation sooner. All right. And you want to look for someone who's in the trenches doing this, workshopping all the time, right? Not someone who's done it 30 years ago, perhaps, or even centuries ago, and not actively working all the time now. So if you're jumping on live, let me know where I see lots of people jumping on. Let me know where you're coming from and how you're struggling with your horse. So someone who's actually in the trenches with horses, doing it, working on it, because I believe that things change universally, right? There are principles, right, that we follow, but like science, it changes, right? There are certain things that don't change, but there are things that can change and will change because of the universe and what's happening in the universe. All right, so someone who's working actively with horses all the time, and someone, this is a bonus, if you can find someone who has rehabbed horses in the past, because as I mentioned, right, you never know when your horse is going to get injured or why the horse is injured. But if you can find a program and work with someone who has rehabbed horses, they have a wealth of knowledge in this, not about winning ribbons or awards, but when you can actually rehab a horse from injury, this is very real. This is truth. And this is where knowledge really resides. If that resonates with you, put a note for me below or press the like or the love button. Because when you've brought a horse back from an injury through correct training, that reinforces it in your mind and your body. And that's the knowledge you want to tap into. That's the excellence that you want to tap into. So if that's what you're looking for, you're in the right place, because that's what our program is all about. And you'll find a link. If that resonates with you, there'll be a link somewhere around this video. You can click on that link to apply to work with us. Like I said, I only work with 5 people maximum at any one time. So there's a lot of attention to you, to your uniqueness, to everything that we've talked about in this live here. Just click on that button and you can apply to work with us. And if you'd like access to our library of free trainings, just put a note below to tell me what you're struggling with, and we'll give you a link where you can get a free training and get access to the information that we give free. So if you have any questions, you can put questions in for me. I'll spend a few minutes here asking and answering questions for you. And I will check to see my messages.
No comments here.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay, so have a wonderful weekend. Great to have you here. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.